Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Versus video with me, Brad Nelson, and
me, Brian Brown doing.
That's my thing, the high-pitched me thing.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
you gotta
I
think of something else.
I'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Just like our good friend Harlan, who won the last Open, thought about an awesome Jeskai Tokens deck.
Yeah.
Really good at transitions.
Yeah, that was a delight. I almost didn't even know that it happened. It was,
I know.
It was so seamless.
Smooth, yeah. But we have seen Jeskai Ascendancy decks pop up ever since the Pro Tour. The first version with Mana Guys died down. Then we had a more heroic version that popped up, won an Open. That deck kind of died immediately. And now we have a Tokens version that looks like it's the best version that we've seen so far because it has multiple different ways to attack. But let's take a look at the deck list, and we'll show you guys exactly how this combo works. Now, we're all familiar with what Jeskai Ascendancy does. Lets us untap our guys, lets us loot, all that stuff. But this deck is trying to combo in a much more interesting way. Now, the hard lock combo is having two guys in play and a Springleaf Drum, Retraction Helixing one of them, tapping Springleaf Drum with the other creature for mana, and then bouncing the Springleaf Drum. Now we have one mana floating in our pool, two guys tapped, and a Springleaf in our hand. We play the Springleaf Drum. That allows us to untap both of our guys, one that can Retraction Helix for the rest of the turn, and gives us a loot. But that process just lets us rinse, repeat, make our guys as big as possible, and then attack them. Or find other resources that we need. For example, one of those could just be, if you have other guys in play, you can just Stoke the Flames them 4 times. If you have, 4 cards in hand, which you probably don't. But with a third guy and a second Retraction Helix, once you start drawing, if you can just produce another blue mana, then you can just bounce our whole team and then attack with the 3 guys. But other than that, the deck is just an aggressive tokens version of the deck with Monastery Swift Spears, Seeker of the Ways, and Rebel Masters joined by Raise the Alarms and Hordling Outbursts. And the deck can just kill them. Just if you have an Ascendancy in play, you can just tap all 4 of your guys, Stoke the Flames them, Jeskai charm something, and all of a sudden your guys are just huge.
Yeah.
And you just attack with them. So the benefit of this deck is that it can play a little bit longer of a game because the opponent has to be afraid of always tapping out. If they ever tap out and you have at least one guy that doesn't have Summoning Sickness, or you have one of your haste guys, or Raise the Alarms. Now, Goblin Rebel Master does not allow you to combo and deal combat damage, but you can do some interesting things like just loot through your deck and just set up your hand, sculpt your hand for the next turn by just playing Rebel Master with a Springleaf Drum and a Jeskai Ascendancy in play, and then helixing the token, and then going off second main phase and just, find your dig through times. You can just sculpt your hand.
Yeah, and the reason you can't do it is because you're already in your combat step, so you can't recast the Springleaf Drum.
Exactly. The other thing about the deck is you can just have this as your haste guy, so you can just play this plus Hordling Outburst plus extra mana combo out, or end of turn Raise the Alarm. So tapping out against this deck can just be detrimental. Other than that, the deck just plays out like a red-white aggressive token strategy. I mean, it has a lot of the same cards that I played at the Pro Tour, right? Like Stoke the Flames, Hordling Outburst, Goblin Realm Master Seeker, Monastery Swift Spirit. Doesn't have as much removal, but sometimes in a pinch, Retraction Helix can be that removal spell. Same with Jeskai Charm. But all in all, the deck is pretty sweet. I'm interested in getting my hands on it. I think this is the best version of Ascendancy combo, besides, my powerful, always just in my brain Anthausa version that I have yet to build.
Yeah.
I've been talking about it since the week before the Pro Tour and still have not tried it. I might as well build it. I have to build it one of these days.
Yeah.
The whole idea is with Anthausa and Ascendancy in play, if you target the Anthausa, you untap with 3/3/3 mana producing lands, and then you just go off.
Those lands can continue to burn.
They can continue to, no, there's no mana burn anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good. There's no burn. Anyway, let's check out the sideboard where there's no burn either.
That's actually untrue.
I mean, does Magma Spray count? All right, let's
it counts.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this sideboard does in fact have some burn.
It does.
But it exiles
4
too.
Mantis Riders.
4 Mantis Riders, and this is the burn. I can dig what Harlan was trying to do, but at the same time, I love transitional sideboards, don't get me wrong. I've just been doing it the whole format, right? But I really don't know when you want these over other things, because it's like, oh, he has creatures that I have to kill because he's a token strategy. So we're boarding in creatures.
I think that green decks...
green, you just need... But, the green decks, don't you just want a combo? I would much rather have Disdainful Stroke against them.
Yeah.
And just try to find my combo. More dig-through time, a third dig-through time, some strokes, and try
Like
to
a fourth Springleaf Drum maybe or something. Like I don't.
yeah, just try to combo them.
Yeah.
And use like God's Willing to protect your guy through a combo, and that's what these are for. They're here to help in the matchups that you really want to combo, where you want to protect your creatures, and they can't really attack your other combo pieces besides killing the creature you're attracting helix. So this is just the best. This is Dispel in the deck, you know?
Yeah.
And it's the best mana because we want all our blue mana while we're comboing. So just being able to tap one of our red-white dual lands or one of our planes to protect, it's perfect in God's Willing. A Glare because everyone just puts one Glare in their sideboard. I even do it. I don't even know why. It's efficient, but you never really want too many to clog up your sideboards because this format's so wide open.
I like to put more than one Glare on my board.
Well, that's probably why you suck at Standard.
I agree. I agree.
2 Oppressive Rays because why not? First thing I did when I put this together on Moto last night was cut these.
Okay.
Thought about what I wanted to play in the deck and then just put them back in.
Okay.
And then just played the deck because I was just like, well, I guess if that's a good, I mean, it's Swords to Plowshare in some matchups, I guess. So we'll run with it.
Really oppresses some creatures.
It does. It's a card that I've actually been thinking about in red-white tokens for Eidolon decks where I don't want to have so many mountains for chain. All right, I'm kind of derailing here. 2 negates to help out against control decks to fight through to get your spells to resolve. And yeah, this kills things in the mirror match like Goblin Rabble-Masters and Seekers.
Yeah, I like that negate counters like non-creature spells because people are playing those.
They do play a lot of non-creature spells,
Yeah,
and we don't have remove soul to have the duo.
Yeah,
I mean, we have nullify, but
it's
come
not
on.
the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it costs double blue. This deck doesn't really want to cast double blue spells. Anyway,
Dig through time.
as you can tell, well, that doesn't count. That takes forever. That's like on like turn 5 or 6.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, we should have double blue. If you can't cast one of your double colored spells on turn 6, they're either dead or you're dead. Like,
or the game's still going on, but you've had issues casting your spells.
then you're dead though.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
probably
keep
dead.
forgetting that, we're professionals. Anyway, thanks for watching the deck tech of Blue, White, Red, Jeskai tokens combo deck. As you can tell, we're new to this strategy and don't really know what's going to happen.
We're also new to this video thing because we
haven't
obviously
been doing
don't know-
this for years.
We obviously don't know what we're doing, so yeah.
No. I've watched other people do videos and they're like seamless and professional and they go from outro or intro to outro and they do it all correctly. And
That seems boring.
it does. I mean, as a viewer, I love the ability to never know where things are going.
I mean, we're also like 10 minutes into the conclusion of this deck tech, and we're still rambling.
yeah.
The
Our
viewer-
director's even giving us this motion. I don't know what I think it means I'm
He
crazy.
He can't hear us. We gotta.
We got to speak
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. All right, well, thank
Yeah.
you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy the 5 games that we're about to play with this against BBDs.
Abzan aggro deck.
But you didn't build it. I set you up for failure because now you're taking ownership.
All right, I didn't build it.
No, who did?
Aaron Barrich.
One of the best aggressive deck builders of our time. Let's see what his deck looks like if you scroll down. Hungry hippos.